Hello there, my Gemini collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Gemini. So I'm going to send you peace, love, and light. Hopefully you're feeling that vibes, Geminis. What do you got going on, Geminis? What do you got going on? Oh, I love the serendipitous energy with you, Geminis. Okay. So, what's the vibe here? Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Unexpected blessings energy here, Geminis. Temperance angel there with the Queen of Wands. Ooh, Geminis. Someone is definitely sending you a lot of peace, love, and light. And well wishes. This is like a very positive energy. This feels like that Post Malone song. Congratulations. What do you got going on here, Gemini? Five of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the World vibe, the Ace of Cups with the Virgo. Oh, there's an interesting Virgo energy with you, Gemini. See, this is where your energy kind of splits, and it can go in many different directions here, Geminis. So, I mean, you kind of need to figure out what your inspiration is, what your focus is, with regard to how you kind of look at things here. For more of a grounded approach, Geminis, there's all this sort of beautiful energy here. But whatever this Five of Cups energy is, doesn't kind of work. So, I love this for you, Geminis. I feel like the Virgo is like a matchmaker energy in a very weird way with you, Geminis. Some of you, Virgo season could be pretty amazing. We got this Virgo full moon coming up as well, Geminis. I love the Ace of Cups. You always keep pulling Ace of Cups. That's a beautiful cleansing vibe with you, Gemini. Stay moisturized, stay hydrated, love yourself, give to yourself. Keep sending out that peace, love, and light energy as well here, Geminis. Those of you that's kind of been ahead of the vibe here with the world energy as well, Geminis. Whatever your kind of religion or philosophy or your take on things, Geminis. So, you know, trust your gut, your guidance, and your intuition, because I feel like the energy with you is really good. Someone is definitely sending a lot of this sort of peace, love, and light energy, Geminis. There have been sort of delays. There have been sort of distraction vibes, Geminis. But I don't feel like you've paid much attention because you've kind of been doing your own thing here. Some of you have kind of been unlucky with regard to relationships or partnerships, but are you in the Five of Cups, or is this with regard to options or opportunities with you? You always have the King of Cups, Queen of Cups energy that wants to show up. It's kind of like a Scorpio vibe. It's kind of an unknown. Some of you, I definitely don't think the relationships or partnerships you think are going to work out are working out. Some of you are still stuck in this energy. Others of you, you're far more focused on you. You definitely got a lot of peace, love, and light being sent your way here, Geminis. I love this. And however, you're kind of philosophizing things. I don't feel a lot of religious energy, Geminis, in your vibe. So if you're not a religious person or a spiritual person, this is like actual sort of options or opportunities with you. And kind of however you're like looking at things here, Geminis. You can be very complex here, Geminis, or this can be very simple. So take what's yours and leave what's not. This is there's a lot of beautiful options or opportunities with regard to you, Geminis. It's a very good creative vibe. It's a very good creative vibe. I love the Two of Pentacles. Some of you got a lot of choices to make. So make those choices. If you pay attention to your astrology, I definitely feel like astrology is factoring in for you. Some of you Geminis, I think that's definitely with regard to like relationships or partnerships. I mean, I feel like you should be dating if that's what you want to do. Some of you are realizing relationships or partnerships aren't as emotionally fulfilling as you thought they would be. Because a lot of your partners are showing up in 5 energy. So, you're going to stay stuck or stagnant, or you're going to move forward? Three of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Pisces vibe, the Ten of Swords, there with the Queen of Pentacle energy. It's a very fertile vibe with you. A lot of you have very creative energy as well, because look at that, with the Ten of Wands, there's the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know. Some of y'all been doing the work, some of y'all stayed stuck or stagnant. If you want to date. I don't feel like that should be what keeps you stuck or stagnant. But some of you, if you're trying to figure out what the hell that relationship or partnership is, it's just, they didn't go anywhere. And these aren't relationships or partnerships that you're in. So some of you Geminis are stuck in relationships or partnerships that aren't really going anywhere. Others of you, you've kind of moved through that energy. So, I mean, y'all are going to be doing different things here. So take what's yours, leave what's not. And this is kind of just making the decisions and moving forward here, Geminis. I like how religion and philosophy with you Geminis are kind of like one and the same. Because I don't feel a lot of spiritual vibes or religious energy. So you can be like religious or spiritual, but maybe you don't let people know. Or it's kind of how you view things as well, Geminis. Damn, a lot of peace, love, and light energy, though, Geminis. So definitely stay focused on you. Those of you Geminis that are kind of just doing your own thing anyway here. Who wants or needs the clarity with regard to you as well, Geminis? I think that's kind of interesting, because I think you're just kind of going with the flow anyway here. Which makes you rather interesting. Interesting and odd. Who gives a fuck whether you're in a relationship or partnership? They're fives. They're fives. So what's with this Five of Cups energy? Take what's yours, leave what's not, Geminis. I definitely think you should be dating if that's what you're wanting to do. Take your time. Some of you are going to have a lot of, some of you at least 2 or 3 unfulfilling type relationships or partnerships. I don't feel like there's any kind of negative energy on that. Just, you know, go in with very little expectations and you'll probably feel a little more comfortable in them. But you see it came right there with the Two of Cups. Definitely date if you want to date. Some of you just mindful of the expectations. You'll know if it's the right sort of vibe for you. Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Magician energy. Those of you who are single, I don't feel like you're going to be single for long. Or some of you, you're going to be way too busy to even be thinking about dating. And that's always a fun vibe to be in, Geminis. So stay focused on you. Someone definitely could want to come in and work with you, invest in you, or get some sort of interesting vibe. I feel like you'll know if it's the right sort of vibe with you, Geminis. I hate using that word, but you'll know if the vibe is right. I mean, you'll trust the energy here, Geminis. Especially those of you that are just kind of, you're just going with the flow here, Geminis. Who's far more interested in, like, whether you're dating or not, or what the hell you got going on? So, with the, like, cross-watcher vibes with you, Geminis, and all that sort of stuck energy. But if you're cross-watching, what are you cross-watching? And those of you Geminis, whatever you're kind of paying attention to. Some of y'all could be watching your Vedic astrology or moon rising Venus. Maybe some of y'all are paying more attention to your moon nodes. Some of you Geminis, I think you're just kind of going with the flow here anyway. Because your energy always wants to come up very complex. But what's the complexity? If this is your vibe, then you got some choices to make. You always come up as this kind of the Fool vibes. Just kind of going with the flow here. So I don't feel like you're really all that stuck or stagnant. Some of you with whatever the hell is kind of inspiring you right now anyway. I like, some of you could be going through something on like a spiritual vibe. It might be like a handful of you. But others of you, this is like such an interesting sort of option or opportunity when it comes to you. Some of you are like the Eastern philosophy. Some of you might want to take like karate or tai chi or something like that. I feel like it's a dance vibe with you, Geminis. But if, you know, you don't want to take like a traditional sort of dance class, this could be like a fun, especially if like yoga or meditation like put you to sleep. This could be like a fun way to kind of pull focus back on yourself. What's your favorite astrologer and whatever you're kind of paying attention to astrologically with you? Some of you, I feel like those relationships or partnerships are just vibes. It's not really going to go anywhere. How long you stay stuck or stagnant in that relationship or partnership is kind of dependent upon you. You've got to decide what's right for you. That shouldn't be overwhelming. Others of you Geminis are just kind of going with the flow. I feel like you should be dating, whether you want to or not. Some of y'all could be getting busy that you're not going to actually have time to date, which is actually a good thing. I feel like you'll know when the vibe is right, and that's cheesy as fuck, but you'll know. Because Geminis, I don't think you even know. Some of you, I don't even think that's even what the fuck your focus is. That's what makes you fun and interesting, though, Geminis. Definitely makes you hard to read. So, I mean, if people are cross-watching, that's great, but what are they cross-watching? Well, what the fuck are you paying attention to, right? Some of you switching to your Vedic, or you're paying more attention to your moon sign, or your rising sign, or your Venus. I don't know, whatever the fuck. Geminis, I don't feel like some of you are really that deep or complicated. You're just kind of going with the flow here. This is when you have your best sort of inspiration, Geminis. This is when some of you have your best ideas. I don't feel like you're pressuring yourself with regard to making any kind of choices or decisions right now. This is like eat, pray, love energy, or whatever your favorite sort of equivalent to that would be. There's that energy of unconventionally lucky with you, Geminis. So I like that with you. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Some of you Geminis, maybe, you know, you could be going to a nudist beach or something like that. I feel like you're just like footloose, fancy free, kind of doing your thing, trusting the vibes on something. A lot of rainbow energy with you Geminis. It's you're definitely going to be happy. I feel like you got to be happy with yourself here first. Let's just be honest here, Geminis. With relationships or partnerships, I feel like you got a lot of 5 energy. So it's not necessarily a negative. It's not necessarily a positive. It just kind of is what the fuck it is. So what's your expectations and what's the vibe? So if you're dating, take your time. Take your time. What's your focus? What's your favorite astrologer? Because I love this when it comes to you Geminis. The cross-watcher isn't like a negative thing, but it's kind of what the fuck are you cross-watching? Because if you're Geminis, if you're not watching Gemini readings, maybe you're paying attention to your Vedic astrology or your moon rising or Venus, right? And what's the fucking vibe on that anyway? You'll know and trust it, Geminis. I mean, there's no other way to say this, especially if you're in this vibe. You definitely have a lot of peace, love, and light being sent your way, Geminis. So those of you, if you're not like a religious person, I feel like some of y'all like the superstitious vibes with you. So whatever, you know, your sort of guidance energy is here, Geminis. I like the superstitions because, you know, a lot of sports players have superstitions. A lot of sports fans have superstitions. So superstitions kind of don't have to have anything to do with anything that's esoteric or spiritual or whatever, right? It's just kind of whatever your thoughts and beliefs are. Be generous, 50 energy. Again with the Hierophant vibes here, Geminis. This unconventionally lucky energy. Damn Geminis. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing here, Geminis. Whatever makes you unique, whatever keeps you in this very positive sort of vibe here, Geminis, it works. Whatever your focus is as well. Date if you want to date. Take your time. Some of you are just in 5 relationships or partnerships. It's a 5 of Cups. It's a 5 of Wands. It's a 5 of Pentacles. It's a 5 of Swords. You need to decide. And that's a choice you got to make. You'll know when the vibe is right. You'll know. You'll just know. The same way you always know, Geminis. Oh, 6 of Cups energy. You could be having some amazing dreams here, Gemini. For a lot of you, this is good inspiration energy as well. So, some good ideas. Libra, 6 of Cups, there with the 8 of Cups vibe. Damn, that balance is coming in, but you're just kind of doing your own thing here, Geminis. So, you bring the clarity, you make the choices, and trust your gut, your guidance, and your intuition here, Geminis. Some of you have a lot of 5 relationships or partnerships. It's just mediocre. It just kind of is what the fuck it is. So, it's like making choices. Some of you with regard to options or opportunities, just, you know, take your time. Some of you, they're not going to be as great as what you think they are. Some of you, they're not going to be as fulfilling. It's not going to be such a great option or opportunity. So, you know, go with the flow here. What's the emphasis on relationships or partnerships with you? Who the fuck cares whether you're dating or not? I think that should be what some of you just need to be mindful of. But do whatever the fuck you're doing. Watch your favorite astrologer, whatever the fuck you're paying attention to here, Geminis. Gemini, some of you are not as complex as people think. You're just kind of doing your own thing. Some of you are just avoiding 5 relationships or partnerships. Like 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. So if you're dating, take your time. For some of you, you're at that point in the relationship or partnership where it's mediocre as fuck. It's the mediocre, the mediocrity when it comes to the relationship or partnership. And then there's you, Geminis. What's your favorite astrologer, or those of you, anything with like regards to the lucky vibes on this? So maybe some of you are looking at like Eastern philosophy. Maybe you're listening to mantras or something like that. I like some of you, I feel like a dance class or something. You need like an inspirational type of vibe here. But if like yoga or meditation is way too boring for you, maybe like a Tai Chi or karate or some shit like that. Or those of you with regard to like inspiration, any of those like what was them old like self-help books, the Tao of Pooh or whatever the fuck, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. Some of y'all could be like inspired by shit like that. Some of you, this is a really good inspirational time for you Geminis. So stay focused on you. This is that kind of a eccentricity when it comes to you, and that I love serendipity. Serendipity definitely describes your energy, Geminis. I don't, whatever the fuck you're doing, just trust it. Go with the flow. Some of you, I feel like a lot of mediocre sort of options or opportunities. I absolutely love this vibe with you, Geminis. Some of you, I like the sci-fi energy. I don't know who the fuck you are. Someone needs to be doing conventions. If you do hair, makeup, nails, or costuming, some of you are missing out on like the perfect opportunity. Damn Geminis. Unexpected blessings. And a lot of peace, love, and light energy being sent your way, Geminis. And some of you, a lot of mediocre just relationships, partnerships, or opportunities. I mean, it doesn't have to be a negative. Some of y'all, it's mediocre. It's not as fulfilling. It's not as, the expectations weren't there. So just take your time. Date if you want to date. Don't date if you don't want to fucking date. Just kind of keep doing you here, Geminis. You'll know when the vibe is right. Cheesy as fuck, but you'll know, Geminis. What's with the Two of Pentacles energy with you? Watch your favorite astrologer, because there could be some interesting sort of retrograde energy or transiting vibe when it comes to you, Geminis, or things like you're switching up. Definitely a viewpoint and perspective. There's like a beautiful balanced energy coming in with you, Geminis, as well. Maybe some of y'all learning to juggle. Someone tap dancing. I like the vibe with this, Geminis. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles there with the King of Wands. Geminis, if you haven't listened to 8D shamanic drumming, do yourself a favor and listen to that. That's kind of an interesting relaxation sound to listen to. It's just 8D shamanic drumming. And put on some good headphones. Someone is definitely, you're inspiring, or this is like an interesting option or opportunity with you, Geminis. You'll know if the vibe is right. The Virgo is the matchmaker, though. The Virgo is a matchmaker. Sun, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Wands. So, damn Geminis. Some of you just avoiding 5, like, relationship partner. It's the mediocre. It's not necessarily a negative. It's not exactly a positive. It's just a mediocre type. The expectations aren't going to be there with regard to the options or the opportunities. So, you going to waste time on mediocrity, or are you going to wait for something that is a far bit more interesting to you? I'm liking the Versace vibes with you. Oh, whoever designs clothes, you need to get out there and do your thing. Some of you, this could be like mythology as well, Geminis. So maybe if religion isn't your thing, mythology with you. I don't know. Keep doing your thing, Geminis. You're just avoiding just mediocre options or opportunities. Peace, love, and light.